RuleeDollz, it's your girl Ruriko here. Today my darling, we're back here with our video. Oh my god, if you're not subscribed, you're still here. We go, thank you so much, it's greatly appreciated. I love you, and let's get into this video. I am sitting down and in front of me is the new Morphe 2 collaboration with Charli and Dixie. If you don't know who Charli and Dixie are, they are TikTok sensations and they've literally moved on to other things like Instagram and Twitter and stuff like that, and they're really big social media influencers. They have finally teamed up with a brand for makeup, and it's Morphe. Morphe has now got a sister site or a sister brand, and they're called Morphe 2. They came up with foundation tints, they came out with a lip oil and a gloss pop that goes over the eyes, the face, the lips, wherever you want to put it you can. Then they came up with the cheek and lip mousse. They came up with some jelly eyeshadow shimmers, and I'm here today to show you what all of these lovely things are about. Let's get into this packaging. So this is what the jelly eyeshadows look like. They're just like really cute little boxes. Then you have the lip oil and you have the gloss, and they also had a Charli and Dixie's favorites separately. This one is a lip and cheek mousse. Then they had the jelly eye shimmer, and they also had another version of the Glossified Lip Gloss. Let's open these up and let's get into it. Now that everything is opened up in front of me, I can say the packaging is very cute, very straight to the point. A nice glass components. These are like the lip glosses and the jelly that can go over the eye and stuff like that. They look very cute, very straight to the point. I do love this tint though. I got my one. This is meant to be like a hint skin tint, and it's a share to medium coverage, and I got mine in the shade ginger. I'm not sure if it's my shade. You know how it is, black girls really struggle getting a shade online, but we're gonna see what we can get into today. So I was really intrigued with the jelly eye shimmers because, you know, it just looks really nice. Can you see that? They look so nice and yummy. I love the packaging. I want to get into this foundation if I can, if it's my shade, if it will work. And I'm not really into the whole cheek and lip mousse type feel, but we're gonna try this out as a blush because it says you can, and I'm gonna go and just do my eyebrows off camera so that we can get into it. Now that's done, let's go and do a quick eye look so that we can get into the jelly shimmers. For this I'm going to be using the I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers Sweetheart palette. So I just got this in yesterday and it's from Revolution Pro. It's the ultimate eye look palette, absolutely stunning, and this is Quartz Crush. Let's see what we can do.
Do I need to fade away or stay here laying down on the floor? I want.
Now that's done, I'm going to cut my crease, and I'm going to be using the P. Louise X Emma Mitchell base in blank canvas. Apparently it is so good to cut your crease, so I'm really looking forward to see how it performs. This is what it looks like. It's like a paint pot but in a tube, so you literally just squeeze it and then there's the product. Now that's done, I can say that this blank canvas is absolutely stunning, and a little goes a long way. What can I say? Cut my crease like a dream. We're gonna move on and see how these jelly eyeshadow shimmers perform on the eye. For this we're going to be using the Woe Jelly Eye Shimmer, and it looks like this. It's beautiful and gold and iridescent. I'm gonna be using the Morphe M124 brush, and I'm gonna pick up some of this product. Oh, it is very jelly like, obviously that's what it says. I almost feel like to take a little bit out and then smooth it on the back of my hand, and we're going to put some of that on the eyelid. I do not like the texture of the jellies. I'm gonna finish the other eye, but girl, it's way too wet. It's not like the ColourPop jellies where it's got that kind of dry texture where you can actually use it, as like it doesn't dry down. Even on my hands they're still very slippery. It's kind of like they put like an oil in here that I'm just not really feeling. Like obviously I will try it again without cutting the base and just putting it on like the dry eyeshadow. Maybe that's where it performs a lot better, but it's just too wet. Like my eye lid feels wet, you know? Obviously it's jelly, but you know, the first people to come up with the Jelly Shock eyeshadows was Colourpop, and their one is performing a lot better for me. So I'm just, yeah, a little disappointed, but it is what it is. As I said, there's still more that I can try out, but it's a weird feeling. My eye just feels like wet. I'm taking more of my time with this one. Like, I'm not putting as much on the brush. I think the application came out a lot better than this eye because of it, but it's extremely wet. So that blended out really, really well on the edges. I'm also going to be using this new Savoir Beauty. They have a chrome hydro liner called Gold Digger, and I'm literally going to line the top of my cut crease because you guys can see it. I've got really bad hooded eyes, so I had to make it obviously a lot bigger than my natural eye shape. So I'm just going to be using this hydro liner in Gold Digger. Now let's move on to the foundation. I've already prepped and primed my face. Let's get into it. For this, I'm going to be using the new Hint of Ginger. It's meant to be full rich with neutral golden undertones, which I have golden undertones. I am really looking forward to seeing how this works because it's meant to be just like a tint, not necessarily a full coverage moment. It's literally just like you take some out and then you squeeze some on your face. Okay, let's blend.
Can you help me find?
It feels nice. It really does.
The guy that I need. Can I get some help today? Lord, help me with the blood that I bleed.
I like it. It's cute. It's sheer, like it said. Not only is it sheer, it is very glistening. Like, it's definitely not a matte coverage. It's more silky. I like that. The color is cute. I think I'll definitely put a little bit more drops under here and here and a couple other places. It's meant to be a buildable product, like you can build up to medium. So let's see if that's the case, or is it just gonna wipe away, you know? Yeah, she's very, very cute. I am actually really liking this tint. I'm gonna go and do my concealer, my powders and everything else off camera because it's about the products that are in this collection and not everything else, especially when you've seen them all before. I'll be back in a minute. Now that's done, we are going to move on to the Wonder Paint cheek and lip mousse. I'm just going to dip my finger in it and see if we can get this on the cheeks. I never really use a, you know, cream blush, but this one's kind of cute. It's very sheer and it actually melts into the skin quite well. It's cute. I'm not even gonna lie, it's very, very cute. I'm feeling that fantasy. I am now going to just get a highlighter and highlight my face. For that, we're going to be using the Crayon Case highlighter. It's this big highlighter here. I absolutely love this highlighter. I'm going to go into the Revolution Pro to smoke up my under eye. I'm going to be using the Morphe M152 brush, and I'm going to go into this beautiful silky colour here. Ooh, put that underneath my waterline.
Do I need to fade away or stay here laying down on the floor?
Moving on to the lips, sweetie. We have 3 that we could use. The first one is just literally Glossified Lip Gloss. The other one's called Glossified Lip Gloss. It's like a lip oil, sorry, not lip gloss. So this is an eye gloss, which I'm not going to use because obviously I've done my eyes already, but I'm going to use one of these. I think this one, a little darker moment, goes with the look, but I'm sure this is just going to be sheer like everything else. It smells like coconut, which is gorgeous. Let's get it on the lips. Ooh, okay. And that is literally it. It's very cute, non-sticky, which we love. It feels very nourishing, very lightweight. I don't feel like I got anything on my lips actually. Not only that, it really reminds me, the packaging really reminds me of school days, you know, like when you got like the whole set of lip glosses and they had cherry and pink and orange and all sorts of different flavors and colors. It really is reminiscent of that. It's very cute, very small, very something that you can just pop in your bag. I am feeling that because I hate a sticky lip lip gloss, and right now, obviously a wear test, time will tell, but right now it doesn't feel heavy, and you know when a lip gloss is going to be heavy. It has that feel to it, or if it's going to catch your saliva in the corners of your mouth. You can kind of tell from when you put it on your lips what type of lip gloss is going to be. So I'm really feeling that. I'm going to finish off this look and come back with my review.
Breaking up on me, I just wanna be fair.
So this is the look, guys. Oh my days, I had so much fun doing this, and I'm going to now review the things that were good or not so good, or whatever the case may be. For the jelly eyeshadows, I am so sorry, but they do not go into Ruriko's bag of tricks. I have no idea why they even made these, and that sounds so harsh, I know, but really and truly, in the day and age, they could have really just made a very small palette, considering Morphe is known for that. Morphe literally has a palette the size like this, because I own it, and it has like 3 shadows in it, shadows that are blendable, that can be used. I think they did this because, you know, Charli and Dixie, they're young, you know, this is what all the young kids are doing. But really and truly, as for wearability, it's definitely a miss for me anyway. Moving on to the blush, surprisingly it was really cute. I liked it. The main thing for me for the blush was the fact that there was a part where I went a bit too heavy handed, and all I had to do was literally keep on dabbing, and it shared out. That could be a bad thing for some people, but for someone like me, who is an influencer, who tries all sorts of different types of makeup, a lot of these type of shadows or type of gel blushes and stuff like that, they're really pigmented, and then you can't blend them out. So this is really good to know that I didn't need to put powder over it to lighten the hue. I didn't need to do anything like that. I literally just kept on dabbing, and it just shared down to where I liked it, where I liked my blush. So this is definitely a win-win, because at the end of the day, it's easy to use, especially for anybody who is new, because obviously Charli and Dixie are very young, so they're going to attract a lot of young people. So when it comes down to this, people that are probably new to makeup and stuff like that, this doesn't take a scientist to work out. And if you do go a little bit heavy-handed, it's definitely a buildable product. If you go too light and if you go too heavy, you can share it out by just keep on going over the area with a clean finger. Moving on to this. Now, every time I hear, oh, foundation tin or BB cream or whatever, I'm not really a fan. I think, me personally, obviously anybody is free to do what they want to do. They can like what they like, and if it works for you guys, then absolutely so be it. I am not here to go down on anybody that does use BB creams or tints, but for me personally, I don't wear makeup every single day. I wear makeup for my work. When I want to obviously beat my face to the guard, sweetie, I want a full coverage foundation to do so. But this was surprisingly good. I liked the way that it looked. The only thing that I can say is it's not matte. It does not dry down to a matte, so it has a very glossy, shiny finish that if you're not doing any other steps, because that's what they say, oh, you know, put this in your problem areas, it's like everyday natural makeup, but you definitely will need something to set this in place, unless you just want to look like you're sweating. It was beyond shine, you know. But in saying that, I like it. I like the way it looks. It did go well with my concealer, my other steps of my makeup routine. It really did its thing. It didn't move. I didn't need to reapply, except for when you saw me do it initially, when I had to put a little bit more on those public areas that I actually wanted to tackle, because I have a spot here, I have a long thing going on around here, sweetie. Because of that, that's the reason why I was just like, you know, let me put a little bit more. But apart from that, I didn't have to reapply. So considering this is a tin and not a full coverage, baby, it's really good. This is definitely going to Ruriko's bag of tricks. And then for the lip gloss, I've had it on for several minutes now. I had to go and put on my wig, sweetie, and stuff like that, and I haven't reapplied, and my lips feel the same. So good. Sorry, that's my doorbell. It just feels so good, so nourishing. I'm liking this. If I had to pick anything, it will be the lip glosses. I'm a lip gloss baby. I love lip glosses. I love the way that they are. I will choose lip gloss over like anything else. Like, don't give me any lipstick, don't give me no liquid lip, just give me lip gloss and I would be happy. That's why I went for these, really and truly. I really thought to myself, ooh, let's see what this new lip gloss is about. Also with the Morphe 2, again, obviously this is my opinion, I don't see the reason for it yet, because this could literally have just come under Morphe, so be it. But I feel like because Charli and Dixie are not the typical beauty influencers, I feel like just to not have the backlash, I think this is the way they went with the whole, oh, Morphe too, and I'm dealing with that over there with those types of influencers. This ain't a beauty influencer. I'm branching off as a company with other influencers, which is a smart move, because at the end of the day, it opens you up as a company to work with other people within whatever field you want to work with, sweetie. But really and truly, this stuff screams Morphe. They have done this type of thing before, so I don't understand why you just wouldn't keep it on the same name. But at the end of the day, I am not the boss of Morphe, but that's just my little opinion. Yes, the foundation is a win, the lip glosses are a win, the blush is a win, but everything else to me just seemed very unnecessary, and they were not done to the best standard in my opinion. You know, you got things like Colourpop where they're literally selling the jelly shock eyeshadows for less than £5 and they are high quality. That is literally it, guys. I've enjoyed my time with you guys. I really have. I actually like the way this look came about, even though I don't really like the way that the jelly stuff was on my eyes. I still kind of don't, but we pulled it together, sweetie. We did something. I think it's a little cute moment, and I really enjoyed my time with you. So it's been your girl Ruriko Yamazaki here. Doesn't let you love you all anybody needs, my darling. And I'll catch you. Yes, you, the one that came to the end of the video, my honey bunny, my sweetie, my darling, my everything. My everything. I'll catch you, my sweetie, on another video. Yeah.